Before the legend, before the world knew his name, there was a boy from the hills of Jamaica. Bob Marley didn't just play music, he preached unity, freedom, and soul. His story begins in 1945 in a small village called 9 Mile, nestled among lush greenery and winding dirt roads. From the very start, life was not easy. Bob was raised in poverty, surrounded by struggle and uncertainty, but even in hardship, he found peace in rhythm and purpose in lyrics. The pulse of Jamaica, the heartbeat of reggae, would become the lifeblood of his message. As a child, Bob's world was colored by hardship, but also by hope. The hills were alive with stories, and the streets echoed with laughter and the sounds of local musicians. His father, Norval Marley, was rarely present, leaving young Bob and his mother, Cedella, to carve their own path. Cedella's strength and resilience shaped Bob's outlook on life. She taught him that dignity could be found even in the simplest things, and that love was the greatest power of all. After moving to Kingston, the capital city, Bob found himself in Trenchtown, a place both vibrant and volatile. Here, the streets were tough, but the community was strong. Music was everywhere. It spilled from open windows, danced through alleyways, and brought people together in celebration and sorrow. Bob was drawn to the rhythms of ska, rocksteady, and the newly emerging reggae sound. He forged friendships with musicians like Bunny Wailer and Peter Tosh, kindred spirits who shared his passion and drive. Together, they began crafting songs that spoke to the soul, weaving stories of struggle, resilience, and hope. It was in Trenchtown that Bob discovered the power of music as resistance. He understood that his songs were more than entertainment. They were weapons against injustice, tools for unity, and beacons of light. Bob's voice carried the pain and dreams of his people. Tracks like Get Up, Stand Up, No Woman, No Cry, and Redemption Song became anthems for justice, identity, and hope. These were not just melodies, but calls to action, urging listeners to rise, to fight, and to believe in a better tomorrow. Bob's musical journey was inseparable from his spiritual awakening. He embraced Rastafarianism, a movement rooted in the belief in one love, one heart, and the power of unity under Jah, the Creator. Rastafari shaped Bob's worldview, infusing his music with messages of peace, equality, and spiritual liberation. Dreadlocks and the colors of red, gold, and green became symbols of his identity and his defiance against the status quo. Bob sang not only for himself, but for all those who struggled, to heal wounds, to bridge divides, and to inspire change. His rise to fame was not without adversity. In 1976, as political tensions gripped Jamaica, Bob became a target. Just days before the Smile Jamaica concert, gunmen broke into his home and attempted to assassinate him. Bob survived, but his wounds ran deep. Remarkably, only 2 days later, he took to the stage, bandaged but undeterred, performing to a crowd desperate for hope. He sang not for fame or fortune, but for peace, for the unity of his people and the healing of his nation. Bob Marley's influence quickly transcended Jamaica's borders. His music traveled across continents, reaching millions and igniting movements for change. From Africa to Europe, from the Americas to Asia, Bob's songs became anthems of freedom. He spoke out against apartheid, colonialism, and oppression, lending his voice to those who had none. His concerts were more than performances. They were gatherings of souls, united by the vision of a world where love and justice prevailed. But Bob's journey was tragically cut short. In 1981, at the age of just 36, he passed away after a battle with cancer. The loss was felt deeply, not only in Jamaica, but around the globe. Yet, even in death, Bob's voice did not fade. His music still echoes in streets, in hearts, and in every soul that believes music can change the world. The message of one love continues to inspire generations, reminding us that unity, compassion, and resilience are the keys to lasting peace. Bob Marley's legacy endures through every note, every lyric, and every life touched by his music. His story is a testament to the power of art as resistance, a rhythm that rises in the face of injustice and sings of a better day. Even now, decades after his passing, Bob's influence can be felt in the work of artists who dare to speak truth, who challenge the establishment, and who dream of a world united by love. So, the next time you hear the opening chords of Redemption Song or the chorus of No Woman, No Cry, remember the boy from 9 Mile. Remember his journey from poverty to international stardom, from struggle to triumph, from fear to fearlessness. Bob Marley's life was a symphony of resistance, a melody of hope, and a song of unity. If Bob Marley's message moved you, share his story with someone who needs to hear it. Let his rhythm inspire you to stand for justice, to reach out in love, and to believe in the power of music to heal. And let us know, whose story should be told next? Which artist's journey should we explore to learn how music can shape destiny, bridge divides, and change hearts? Bob Marley taught us that greatness is not measured by wealth or fame, but by the courage to speak truth, the strength to endure, and the grace to forgive. His songs are a gift to the world, a reminder that, no matter where we come from, we are all connected by the universal language of music. Through his rhythm of resistance, Bob Marley lives on, inspiring us to rise, to unite, and to dream of a world where every heart beats in harmony.